I know I've talking about Classroom of the Elite before, and I know I've gone over this a topic, but this is still a good topic. I know you guys expect me to come back with some heat, but scripting needs to be done. Hentai reviews take longer to do. Anime reviews takes me motivation to go over and script what I've watched down and write what I want to talk about this shit down. So whilst this commotion's going on of me scripting and finding what I want to upload next, I'm gonna drop this video. Why Classroom of the Elite is still amazing. So as all things are said and done, the king needs to say, play my intro. Classroom of the Elite is actually such a phenomenal anime because all the different themes and different things that go on. First of all, the animation's actually pretty good. I know it has some inconsistencies in some of those scenes, but overall the animation is really good. The eyes animation and the way they present the anime is actually a phenomenal anime. As well as Classroom of the Elite, honestly, generally speaking, had some of my favorite scenes in anime. I'm not going to give spoilers into it, but the scenes hit more impactfully because the characters are so well written. Characters like Ai Koji, who's the main character on Best Boy, pause, but he's the best boy, is probably my favorite character in the show for the fact that he's relatable. He's this except for the overpowered part, but he's this overpowered guy who basically is the smartest in the class. He basically is this guy who has all this strength, but instead they confine him and make him feel like a normal guy. He has everything a guy wants to be. He wants freedom like us weebs do. And he has this anxiety and this shyness. He has no emotion like most of us feel like we do when we're in these huge public situations. We will react awkwardly. And Aino Koji has these moments, which makes us, the people, relate to Aino Koji. And the author did a phenomenal job depicting Aino Koji like this guy, rather than the obnoxious isekai bland ass main character, or the guy who's too scared to get pussy. Because Aino Koji is built like this, we can understand his motives and his goals, and when he does what he does in the end, and when he does his strategies to help Class D, oh my god, Class D to overtake it, we'll feel more of a connection to Aino Koji. This is why Classroom of the Elite main character Aino Koji is probably the best character in the show. The way his writing as well is, like, if you read the manga or the light novels about him wanting to be free, his main goal is to be free and have freedom. That's also relatable, because being enclosed in a tight space, you want to have freedom to do whatever you want, and most people want freedom. And Aino Koji is like the embodiment of just a character who's confined, and we want him to get his goal, but it's ever so hard for him to get it. A thing that makes the Classroom of the Elite characters so great as well is that all characters have the effect, especially in Class D, have dark sides to them. No one's perfect, which makes us empathize with the characters more. A character like Horikita, who's a tsundere, of straight up loner, nobody, like, she has a dark personality, which if she was in another anime and another environment, will make us hate her. But instead, they gave her an empathetic past and we'll understand why she's like that, which makes us gravitate towards these characters more. Same with characters like Sakura, the shy, cute girl. We've seen this trope before, but stuff has happened to her which makes her like that, which makes us enjoy Sakura a whole lot more. And this is why Classroom of the Elite is good, because each character has a dark past, which makes us empathize and enjoy them, as well as the characters gel so well together, and they generally feel like teenagers. People in Class D especially, they have teenager traits who me, a teenager myself, can fall into their traits, you know what I'm saying? Like the Beach episode 1 and all of that stuff like that. We can fall into them, their traits, or believe or relate to them. That's the perfect way of saying it. But yeah, also as well, let's get into the horny things, because I know most of you guys are here for my horniness. But as well as that, most of the characters, or the female characters, got some big ass juicy titties, nice thighs. Flat tits are good as well. They're all hot. All the female characters are hot, and I could do a waifu Wednesday on all of them. They have some top-notch waifus who I want to clap their cheeks as the horniest man on YouTube. But I digress. We're not here for the women. We're here to listen to my ungodly, omnipotent opinion. But Classroom of the Elite as well. I know I've spoken about the characters a lot because this is kind of what I wanted to talk about, and this is an off-script video. I also want to talk about the way it's structured as well. In Classroom of the Elite, like the structure as well, that they have to work hard to earn points. So this will earn like loads of strategical mind games, which always catch you off guard. It's kind of like a Dragon Ball Z in the sense, with no fighting, obviously, because the Dragon Ball Z is action anime and this is not. It has loads of action, like not action, but this has loads of moments, twists and turns will keep you invested into the story, because this is not your average slice of life. This is more of a strategical psychological show, even though it's not a psychological show, because there's loads of twists and turns, loads of things we learn about Ayano, loads of strategies people use to get points, especially in the sports day arc, which I'm currently reading right now. There's loads of hardcore strategies involved in this, which makes me enjoy this the show more. Yeah, the side characters, since we was on characters, let's go back to characters. The side characters are really good as well, for the fact that they're not the type of side characters will get you annoyed. Each side character could feel like a main character in a way, which is what makes the show awesome. So that's my quick analogy on there. Overall, Classroom of the Elite is still amazing. That's what I wanted to say. If you haven't seen it, because of my first review, it was kind of ass. This one was like me waffling, but please watch it. It's phenomenal. It has everything a man could want and need. This is probably my favorite, one of my favorite animes of all time. Not my favorite. It has amazing stories. It has intriguing characters and a world that needs to be explored. If you guys haven't seen it, please give it a watch. I know I've said this before, but please do. It's been me, your boy King Flames White. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Yes, you can hear the police sirens in my house. Peace.